Long before Miami had the Marlins, Black Miami had a baseball story of its own. And one chapter of that story played out right here in historic Overtown. This is Dorsey Park. And if you've driven through Overtown, there's a good chance you've passed it without realizing just how much history happened on this field. The park itself dates back to 1917, when Dana Dorsey, widely recognized as Miami's first black millionaire, sold the land to the city of Miami with one important condition: that it become a park for the black residents of what was once called Colored Town. This land would become something much bigger than a neighborhood park. It became a gathering place, a place for football, boxing, and baseball, and eventually some of the biggest names in black sports, which brings us to the Miami Giants. The Giants weren't technically a part of an organized Negro League. They were an independent black baseball team that barnstormed, traveling from city to city looking for competition, crowds, and opportunity in a segregated America. And Dorsey Park was home for them. And even though this was segregated Miami, these games were drawing crowds from across the city. The seating may have reflected the realities of segregation, but baseball was bringing Miamians to the same field years before Major League Baseball itself integrated. Behind the Miami Giants were local figures like John Red Pierce and Hunter Campbell, and over time, the team's story became intertwined with a new identity: the Miami Ethiopian Clowns. They weren't just playing baseball anymore, they were putting on a show. The Clowns would combine serious baseball talent with comedy and routines like shadow ball, where players could act out an entire play without actually using a baseball. But don't let that showmanship fool you. These men could play. Some of the biggest names in black baseball are connected to this field. Satchel Paige, Buck O'Neil, and Josh Gibson, one of the greatest power hitters in baseball history, stepped onto this field. But the story didn't end in Miami. The baseball lineage that grew from the Miami Giants and the Clowns would eventually travel north, ultimately becoming the Indianapolis Clowns. And that's where this Miami story gets even bigger. The Indianapolis Clowns would eventually give a young Hank Aaron his first professional baseball opportunity. They would also put women like Toni Stone, Connie Morgan, and Mamie Johnson on the field, breaking barriers of their own in professional baseball. So when you look at Dorsey Park today, you're looking at more than a neighborhood baseball field. You're looking at a piece of black baseball history, a story of the Miami Giants, barnstorming, segregation, and the legends who played here. More importantly, you're looking at a baseball legacy with roots in Miami that travel much farther than most people realize.